My story, part 4. Also, when I came out of recovery, just like Dr. Kesterson said, I could not move at all. From the neck down, I couldn't move my head. Nothing. Of course, my neck was in a hard collar, and I was in a lot of pain. I was in intensive care for a day and a half, and then moved to critical care for 5 days, I believe it was. After the second day, they got me up to sit me on the side of the bed, and I never felt such pain in my life. I cried like a baby. But I also smiled because pain meant that I was still alive, and that in itself was a blessing. From there, I was moved to a rehab facility here in Fort Worth that was about 10 minutes from my house. And I was there until the 15th of April. Although my understanding was I was going to be there until I was better. I had applied for my disability, and so I thought that I was going to be there for some time. However, my insurance that was paying for everything would only pay for 15 days of therapy and for the 15 days for me to be in that rehab facility. After that time, they just kicked me out. They sent me home. I still couldn't move. I mean, I was getting some movement in my legs. I had some movement in my right hand here, but I don't have fine motor skills yet to where I couldn't eat. I couldn't feed myself. I could move my left arm at that time up and down, but I didn't have any control over as to where it landed. They sent me home with no instructions. My fiance to take care of me. I had nothing but a daybed to lay on in the other room. And my fiance's had 5 neck surgeries and 3 shoulder surgeries. And although he's a big man, he can't physically take care of me without injuring himself. We tried it for that night, and I was so happy to be home. I missed being home, and I missed my dog, and I was just so happy to be home, but I knew, and he knew, that I couldn't stay. So the next morning we called 911, and they took me back to the hospital.
You get changed?
Stay tuned for part 5.
Ma'am.